Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I bought something. Let's get you in here and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so this is a Pro Run, and you can see the model number right there, post hole digger. And it's dirty because I already used it, because I was gonna do a unboxing video, but I got too excited and just, got away from me. But I'm here to do a first impressions video and also show you guys what this thing can do. I've been impressed, so let's get into the video. Let me show you what came in the box. So we got this mixture container, and it has all the, I don't know how easy you can see, but it shows you how to mix the 50-to-1 oil fuel ratio. Came with this little like cold start card thing that was attached to it. Came with a tool kit. Apparently these are all the tools you need to take it apart, maintenance it, and then it came with the owner's manual. And in here, I looked through it a little bit, but it pretty much just, and then it also came with a warranty card. But it just goes over, simple operation, what everything is, how to problem solve things, how to tune the carb if you need to do that. Now let's jump into this thing. So it is a 51.7cc two-stroke engine, pull start, carbureted. It's got a pretty big tank on it. I was impressed with that. It's about the same size tank as my this guy right here, my brush cutter. But yeah, it's a nice little engine. I have no clue who makes it. It might be Pro Run. I have no clue if they make their own engines or not. It's a little warm because I just used it. Make sure everything works. But I guess first impressions is really good. It started up really nice. There's a primer bulb on the back side over here. It is a toolless entry to the air filter, which is a really nice feature. My Echo weed whackers are like that, so good quality, seems like. And we're actually going to be building a fence, so there's a lot of post holes that we need to dig, and we were going to rent one of these, and then I found this on sale on Lowe's website for like $170, and it's usually $200. So I bought it. I was like, this deal isn't going to last forever, so took advantage of it, bought it, and it seems like it's really nice. It's got the on-off switch right here, and then the throttle right here. It's very comfortable. The handles and everything. You can use two people. That would probably hold it a bit better, but I used, just myself. It cranks over really, really nice. I had it running the other day for the first time, and I didn't run it very long. I didn't even use I didn't dig any holes with it. And I went to go start it today. I primed the bulb probably 6 or 7 times. On the bottom of here, it says prime 10 times, which seems a little excessive to me, but that's actually the same amount of primes that I do with my Echo 8010. So I don't know, that could be a normal thing, but started up really, really fast. I ran it through one small hole, didn't go very deep, and then shut it off for a couple minutes and then cranked it right back up again. It fired right up. So it seems to be nice. And yes, it is one of the cheaper versions. They have like, Steel has one, and Husqvarna has one, I think. So there are nicer ones you can get, but I think for the price, this is going to be really nice. And I don't think you guys can buy this anymore for the price I got it for. You're probably going to have to pay the $200 that the normal price is, because it was on sale and it ended like the day I bought it. So I did get a good price, I think. We'll see. The bit, let's talk about that. The bit is a 6-inch bit, so 6 inches, it'll drill a 6-inch hole. It'll drill a 30-inch deep hole, so that's pretty much, I think, all the way up to the pin. It's just a pin that goes through here and then a little clip, and you can take these off and put like an 8-inch bit and even a 12-inch bit on it. But yeah, an all-metal gearbox. There's a little, I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. There's a little screw here that you can take out and re-grease this. I'm probably going to take this out and make sure that there's a good amount of grease in there before I go using it too much. And then the engine is rubber mounted to the frame, so it cuts down on vibration a little bit. Yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to it. Not that much. It's got a nice sharp, kind of hard to see with the dirt on it now, but it has a nice sharp cutting edge here, and then it has a pretty pointy bottom to it that helps suck it down in there. But yeah, let's go take this thing outside and take her for a rip. All right, this is the first spot we're going to try. I'm going to try 3 different spots to see what kind of ground we find. We're going to try one down here in the woods. It's pretty wet down here. I have no clue what kind of roots are under here. There's a big tree here, smaller trees over here. So we're just going to find out. I have no clue how rocky this is either. I did one down there earlier, and it's super wet down there, and it dug really good. So, and then we're going to go up there in the yard and see if we can find some really rocky soil and see how it does, and see if I can, whip this thing around in a circle. Maybe don't do that. For safety, make sure you wear gloves and ear protection, because it's loud. So that's what I'm not going to do. Highly suggested to you though. But yeah, let's fire this thing up. It's still warm, so it's not going to be a cold start, unfortunately. But let's get this thing ripping. On switch on. Make sure that the choke is on, or I guess in the on position. I don't even know if it's actually a choke. It just says on or off. So put it on, I guess, and then just didn't even prime it. So when I started, it was bogging a lot, and I think it was because I didn't prime it, and I guess it just cooled down just enough to where it needed a little bit more time to warm up before I, run it in there. But bring you guys over here and come check out the hole. Okay, so this is the hole. It goes quite a ways down in there. And it turns into this, really loose soil. So that wasn't too bad. I hit a couple small roots. And then whatever that big thing that torqued it sideways a bit was, not sure what that was, but let's go to the next section and see if we can dig in some little tougher soil. Okay, next section. This is section number 3. And we have one more section after this, up there at the top of the hill, which I know that soil's like concrete. So we're gonna see what it can do here and then move up there. Well, that wasn't nearly as tough as I thought it was going to be. Dug good though, it sucked it right down. Let's move to the concrete soil. Okay, as far as I know, this dirt should be super hard. But we're about to find out, so let's do this. Okay, that soil was definitely significantly harder than down there, but I feel like it dug really good. It tried it to, a couple times, but found that when you're holding it, if you push your die up against this side, because it's going to want to turn this way, right? So if you hold back on this side, push your die up against this side, holds it pretty well. So I still feel like 2 people might be safer, but as you can see, there's no one else here. So 1 person can do it. You just need to be, getting the boogie with it, if you know what I mean. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope that you learned something. If you're looking to buy one of these, maybe you'll go buy one. I don't know, your choice. But it can dig holes pretty well. For 170 bucks, I would say it did pretty well. But when we start digging the fence holes, that'll be a lot of holes. So probably make a video on that and show you guys in the next month or so what I think of this thing. We're gonna be digging some holes for plants and trees and the fence, obviously. So I'll give you a 1-month review and we'll see where we are then. But anyway, like, subscribe, and catch you next time.